Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 4, Week 4, Day 3, or sorry, Week 3, Day 4. Same difference, no, not really. But anyways, today we got ourselves the Shen Tang hero class, which is Monk. It's a pretty decent hero class. Don't really see me using it much, however, it is really good for Guild War Defend. Is the main thing that you end up bringing out for. We, of course, as every hero class, already have it max, but it's still good to go grab for the little bit of gems, if nothing else. Does come with that little bit of 25 gems, and you get a little bit of XP all the way. Along the way, not really worth buying and spending gems on. However, still worth getting it for the free little bit of gems. It looks like I do have the Lucky Daily as well, where we do get a little bit extra value. Aside from that, we do only have a little bit of gem value there, but better than nothing. So we are going to definitely need to make sure we kill a lot of brown. Might even want to change where we farm for a little bit to go and do that, since I still got a little ways to go as far as killing that many. So we could do that and then go to Explore 12 and hopefully get some tokens, make up for the other day when we upgraded a bunch of beasts. Still in the process of upgrading a bunch of beasts now with Lycanthropy, especially when it becomes more relevant next season. Definitely going to be something that we need to be wary of, since a lot of our allies will be able to be transformed into beasts, and we need to have precautions for that by upgrading them. So if they do get turned into beasts, at least they have some additional stats. Not much, but some other ancient heart and stuff like that. Good to have them upgraded just in case it does end up happening. It's not that common that you'll end up getting like something like that off of 25% revive, nor is it that common we'll get the 15% thingy off of Lycanthropy, but it's probably going to be used enough. If any of them become meta enough that preparing ahead of time is going to be a good idea. But anyways, guys, hello everyone! Hope all of you guys have been doing well. Of course, we did the Puzzle Quest 3 stream a little bit earlier today. That was quite a bit of fun. The game's definitely looking pretty interesting. A little bit overly monetized, but interesting nonetheless. I am looking for Phoenicia. Where are you hiding? I need to go clear through all these. Then we'll go to the World lore event, because we actually still have some battles left. That we do need to finish up. The guild will probably be done with it tomorrow night, but we still need to go do our battles today to help it along. But anyways, hello everyone! Hello, Koala! Hello, Electric Ghost! Hello, Dr. Shrimp! Hello, Kosh! Hello, Bill! Hello, Corey G! Hello, Cookie! Hello, Reese! Hello, Draco! Hello, Rogue! Hello, Isabel! Hello, Imperial! Hello, Ricardo! And hello, RednaZ! Welcome, welcome. Okay, so, right off the bat, we'll go for a Leprechaun. Get Phoenicia down and dead. And of course, all these will just get easily one-shotted. Actually, Freddy's very low battles. We could actually just run a Dust Devil team, but this is also fine. It'll die similarly quick. A little bit short on mana there. No extra turnaround. Yes, it is. We can take that, and down it goes. Also, it looks like we'll probably gain a level to stream. Between having to go and probably power farm with Dust Devil on somewhere that has a lot of brown, combined with the fact that we'll do Explore 12, we should try aiming for a level. Might as well. We're close enough. Still got a little ways to go. Obviously, we eventually want to reach that level 2000. We're still a decent amount away from that. It's going to take a while, but we're getting there. 371 levels to go. Also, there's a little fly that's getting attracted to my light source. That's pretty funny. Well, it's not a fly. It's one of those, I'm not even sure what that bug is called, but he's attracted to my light source right now, and it's pretty funny. Always annoying when they get into the house. It's a pretty small one, but it's still there. I can see it. I'm actually surprised there's not like a little shadow on my face from it. Because he's like right on the light. It's probably too small to do so though. It's almost like a little piece of dust. It's so small. It's not a palmetto bug. It's not that big. Gosh, palmetto bugs are huge. Yeah, we're getting close to taking 24th. That was the guild we were initially heading towards, but we ended up passing matchers because they were going at a lower rate. But that other guild was the one that we were originally trying to pass, but then they ended up going quicker than us, or something happened that they passed us at some point. But yeah, that'd be cool if we reach top 20 again. I think we were as high as top 10 as far as trophies at one point. Our guild at one point used to make #1 on PvP leaderboard. We were the very, very first guild in the entire game to make first place on the PvP leaderboard. The very first guild war, the guild won. And for a couple months after that, we were in the top bracket quite a bit. And kind of fell off a bit. We never bothered really going back. It's hard to try to reclaim it, though. Because your guild has to be really dedicated on retaking Guild Wars for it to actually happen. Because I think we're in like bracket 5 right now. It's hard to get back to bracket 1. That's something like trophies we could easily manage. Because that's more so just about grind time. More so than anything. Yeah, let's see. What is the disparity between it right now? I know the gap got smaller. Oh, wow. It got really small. We're only 1,300 away. That is exceedingly small. Like, it could happen this stream small. Oh, maybe not that quickly. But, wow. You can really tell the difference by looking at us between matches as well. That's a 60 math. Whoa, 62 to 67? Yeah, 67%. Somewhere around there. We're at 67,000, I mean, not percent. But, yeah, you can kind of tell the difference between there. And now we're only 1,000 something away from there. And how far is the other one? Oh, no, the other one's a whole another 100,000. I was like, wait, we're actually pretty close now that we're not. There's like a whole another 60,000 on top of that. We're getting there, though. How much do we need for top 20? That's obviously going to keep going up, but we are about 330,000 away from top 20. As long as we maintain top 25. Because that's what shows when you click the thingy thing. There we are. All the way at the bottom. But still on it nonetheless. Anyways, where were we? We did that, we did that. Clear our dungeon, did that. Pets, I mean not pets, but the Clash Trial. I guess we'll go clear this out real quick. Obviously we showed it the Monday team for it. And we're probably just going to roll with this. I did it with the Dancing Blades. Dawnbringer might be a little better. But for the very early battles, I guess... Oh, no. The fact that we use more mana off of Dawnbringer. Obviously, I mostly showed it with this so we could show it for the thingy. Since most people have Dancing Blades, or at least access to getting Dancing Blades pretty quickly. We'll go with that. And then we'll... Oh, wait, I don't want to minus red, though. Yeah, that's good enough. And then we'll go with Dawnbringer. So we have extra blue and we have extra yellow then. There we go. I'll change our class to Frost Mage, which I believe is extra blue, right? Are you blue or purple? I'm pretty sure you're blue. Yes, the other thing is purple, but the one that matters is blue. Okay, I think we should be good to go. We could even just get rid of Diviner for another Tulio. I don't really feel like we're going to go for Diviner. Well, then again, I don't know. It covers 2 colors that we're not using. Oh, but I don't want to minus brown. Gosh, is there any banner that will work properly for this? I want like a yellow, red? Does that exist? Yellow, red, and a minus that isn't bad. They're all bad minuses, though. Literally all of them are bad minus. Not a single one of those are favorable. Fine, let's go with this, I guess. About the closest we're going to get, plus the yellow, plus 1 red, I guess. They're all bad. But anyways, let's just go clear it out real quick. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I have to copy the team, don't I? That would help. That would possibly help. If we actually go move it over there. There we go. Now we can use this team. Gosh, we only have 7 troops to choose from. That is so few. Do you have the Ishbala, Quilla, and Moonrabbit team to show off? We ended up mentioning it on Monday. We haven't really played around with it much this week, though. Mostly because there's not really too many battles you'd bring it out outside of PvP-related stuff, and we generally don't do too much PvP-related stuff. It's a really good, like, PvP team, Guild War team, stuff. Oh, not Guild War. It's not a pure color. But, well, actually, we do utilize the double combination. We do it with pure yellow. But it's a bit clunkier in pure color. Do we have a good cascade? No, we did not. I guess we try for yellow off of Sky. Or that. Red off of Sky works, too. Actually, that was with Invisible Sight. What do you think about the average level to get Dawnbringers? It really depends on if you prioritize it early or not. Some people can get it before level 1000. Other people kind of delay it for a very long time just because they want to prioritize other stuff. It really just depends when you go around and finally prioritize getting it. I feel like most people get it slightly above level 1000, but there's definitely plenty of people that get it before level 1000. But probably around the level 1000 mark, I would say, is the Dawnbringer time. The point where it's still useful, but you wouldn't necessarily go for it immediately, even though it's possible. Like, I almost had it on my level 100 Switch account, like back when we were like that low of a level. Because if you really prioritize it, you can get it like super quick. But, well, maybe not super quick, but you know. You can allocate most of your souls towards the objective. Especially between like soul gnomes, if you have Fair Shra, and even otherwise still doing other soul farming things, treasure hunt. They add up towards it. Good old Dawnbringer. This is one of the few times we ever use Dawnbringer, by the way. Is for Thursday class events. If it wasn't for Thursday class events, I would almost never touch this weapon. But we run it almost every Thursday class event just because it's really good for this event. Or for all of them. Even better than Duskbringer normally because it gets better value in most situations. Not just that, but it has a 5 lower mana cost. What's the best way to get Ironhawk? Wait till he shows up in Soulforge and save diamonds for him. 4,000 diamonds. The next alternative would be wait for a Adana event and then throw event keys at him. But I think we still have a while until the next Adana event rolls around. But the most consistent way to get him would be to use 4,000 diamonds whenever it shows up in Soulforge. Yeah, getting 1,000,000 souls can take a little while without Fair Shra. My Switch account got lucky when we did that a couple years ago. It was the very first mythic it got, so I was able to do something like that. That's the other thing that kind of determines when you get Dawnbringer as well, is if you actually have early Fair Shra or not. Generally, if you have an early Fair Shra, you're also going to get an early Dawnbringer. That's kind of how it works. Otherwise, you tend to get Dawnbringer later down the line. He's obviously one of the few benefits, of course. But one of the few benefits, of course, of having a early Fair Shra is that you do actually get to make Dawnbringer a bit earlier than other people around the same level range. Just because your rate of gaining souls would be higher by a pretty substantial amount. The first Fair Shra you ever get's almost double soul rate. Not exactly double, but it's pretty close to doubling it. Gonna survive with 4 HP, really? Let's take a green for now, I guess. Take the other red. Don't really have much of another follow-up here. I'll take blue, I guess. We're so close to full mana. Just get it. We're so absurdly close. It's 1 mana away. And he should be dead. Speaking about close, that level is getting close as well. Oh, so hello, Easy Breezy. Welcome. We are officially at double cast category. Luckily, it's not too bad getting it back up. If we keep getting a board like this, it will be. Gosh, I'll take that down. 1, 2, or 3 copies of Ironhawk. I personally feel like you can get away with just having 2. The biggest issue with Ironhawk is the amount of value you get for having 2 is way better than the value for having 1. It has the exact inverse situation of Fair Shra, where most of Fair Shra's value comes from having 1, and then you get some value for having 2. Ironhawk's the exact inverse, in that you only get some value for having 1, but a lot of value for having 2. Which makes it a little bit more annoying in the sense that you kind of need 2 copies of it. However, you don't really need 3. Yes, there is a team that can run 3. That's pretty quick. However, 2 is perfectly fine because you can run Dust Devil Greed double Ironhawk. And you don't necessarily need a third Ironhawk just because that team's already really good. Like, the amount of value for a third would be almost near non-existent. There is some value in it if you really want to farm gnomes, but it's not really justifying the cost compared to only 2. It's much better value. I probably should have went for mana first. I literally just did that for 3 mana, though that's not true. I can use Tulio twice, or we could just win. I forgot it's already in kill range. That works too. That's fine. Okay, final 5. Get our 25 gems. And then we have 2 focuses that we want to go do. One is to go get 150 brown kills, and the other is gain a level. Ideally, we're also getting some tokens. Also, Valraven, don't you dare escape. If that escapes, that's actually a 10 gem. I almost said 10 dollar. But that's a 10 gem Valraven right there if he escapes. Definitely don't want that happening. So much so, I'm actually going to take a skull here just in case we have another skull follow-up before he tries escaping. Luckily, there's like no yellow on the board, so he can't really get away. And smash. There we go. No escape for you, Valraven. Okay, now we got all the battles we need. Now this is a matter of doing these 4, which are pretty auto-win, obviously. There's almost no chance we'd lose one of these. Unless he somehow gets his stun like every other turn, somehow. Even then, he presses so little damage. 20 true damage. That'll take forever to kill us. Though if he cast it 7 times, he'd kill our first 2 slots, because she'd probably kill herself by that point from extra turns. Since she's take some damage for it. I almost just want to take a brown there. Oh, we get it for free. That works. So we'll do that. Hopefully have a nice alignment here. Looks like we have it on brown. No, we don't. Oh, it's still a lot of mana. It's good enough. It's enough to win off of. Is there a team that is faster, better than either Sunbird or Bombbots? Or are they still meta? Rowan. The Rowan build is, has basically eclipsed them for a while now. The build is hero with anything, as long as it doesn't block Rowan, followed by Rowan, Leprechaun, Mirage Queen. It's been very meta for about, ever since Metals came into the game. But even before then, it was still starting to become useful. But Metals kind of finalized it due to the amount of damage Rowan gets from armor. Having 3 armor medals that are pretty low rarity, they're common rarity, so they're one of the easier ones to get. Oddly enough, not the easiest medal to get, but one of the easier ones, even though it's the lowest rarity one. But 24 armor gives it 48 damage, which is a lot of damage relative to the fact that it could be used for lower level range pretty effectively for a really quick cast. Come on, a little bit more mana. Oh, I needed that mana. 1 mana short because we have -1, really. At least we can get rid of all the purple there, and that should be match. Skulls almost did it on their own. Actually, kind of did. That one skull wanted to get in. So they all technically died to skull, even though the last one went to Dawnbringer. We could go and use Yagway as a primary damage source for this as well. If he can one-shot them, it could be worth it at this level range. I don't think he has enough damage to one-shot, though. He could be a little short. It's not going to matter at this point, though. We pretty much already finished out the battles. If we were going deeper than where we currently are, it might be worth it to run Yagway. Actually, definitely would be worth it to run Yagway. But if we're just doing the free battles, I don't think it's going to be needed. Unless he could one-shot this range. I think he could have for the previous set. I don't think he can for this set. You'd have to hit like 100-something damage for these. Which he hits hard. I'm not sure he hits that hard, though. I guess if we set magic metals, he might be a bit closer to that. Also, it actually does not matter if he runs away. We already have all the sigils we need. This is literally the last battle we need. So him running away actually has very little effect. If anything, it would almost help us. Since we don't need these sigils now. And that should be a match. Also, she does have a 1 in 3 chance to increase your magic. It's very rare that you would depend on her for any of those effects. But she does indeed have it. She used to be a lot more used. The biggest issue with her in the current state of the game, or really trying to incorporate her into a team, is she has a pretty high mana cost for a converter like that. She has the highest of all of them at 13, where some of them have as low as 10 mana cost for a very similar ability just without the random effect. And the random effect just not consistent enough to justify using in many situations. Alright, we need 104 more brown kills, so what's the easiest way to go about doing this? I'm pretty sure it would be going here, going to Explore 1, which we're already at, perfect, and running the Dust Devil team. and then doing this until we get a good majority of them, and then go to like Explore 12 Golvania. Because Explore 12 Golvania has at least some amount of browns. It's not a lot of browns, but it's more than 0. But for now, we'll go Dust Devil kill this. Specifically the 2 Ironhawk team. We're gonna end up getting away with this. Did I get the new achievement? Yes. That one achievement was kind of weird. If you didn't get that one achievement trigger, the one that was power level related, you can just open 20 shards in Underworld and it'll activate. I'm not sure why that made it work, but it did make it work. Someone suggested it earlier and it did indeed work. One thing I found kind of weird though is when I logged into the mobile version earlier today, it unlocked that achievement without me doing anything. But on the PC version, it required me to open some Chaos Shards for it to unlock, otherwise it wouldn't unlock, which I found rather strange. But on the mobile version, it just unlocked automatically. I didn't need to do anything. Because obviously they unlock independently on both. So hello, Bushka! Welcome. So after we get these brown kills in, we'll go hand out a code. As soon as we see that 100 gem drop. Also, wait, they have a troop here that has enough durability to live? That's not good. He has 0 attack, doesn't he? Does Dwarven Gate have enough to live as well? Oh, he might not be able to do this here. Yeah, Dwarven Gate survives with 1 HP. No, it doesn't. Never mind. But the other one definitely lived. That one epic. That's weird. Maybe me using shards on the PC version made it so it worked on the mobile version. I'm not sure. All I know is when I logged into the mobile version earlier, it did unlock automatically for me. But that was after I already unlocked it on the PC version. It's rather strange. I just thought about something. You know how Gems of War gets new achievements every single patch? I wonder if they're going to do the same thing with Puzzle Quest 3. That's going to be annoying. Because some of the one for Puzzle Quest 3 can be a little bit paywall-y. Or super RNG based. So far, nothing on Gems of War was ultra RNG based. A little grindy for a couple of them, or quite a few of them. I don't think any of them have really been particularly paywalled. So we should probably switch to Explore 12 Golvania soon. There's a way to check progress. As soon as we hit like 130 on the thing, I would probably switch over. We're at 75. We're halfway there. We're at 130. We can go to the other one. Which Explorer one is better, Zolkari or Bright Forest? Probably Bright Forest because Zolkari has one... Oh, then again, never mind. It wouldn't matter on Explorer 1. Probably go Zolkari, actually. Because I forgot, they don't have traits on Explorer 1. I always keep forgetting that, constantly. The traits don't exist on Explorer 1. Yeah, Zolkari would be fine. The biggest issue with Zolkari is that it has one troop that has 100% revive, but on Explorer 1 it doesn't have it. You know what it does, though? Gosh, this thing's capability of surviving. He has 0 attack as an epic, which makes his durability too high for it to die. There we go. Is there another location with a lot of barons? Because that thing's really getting in the way. Like every set of battles, we keep getting a thing that blocks us. We're not even getting a super high amount of browns either. I know Zolkari is pretty high for it, but apparently not high enough. I think Drifting Sands has a pretty decent amount of browns. It's also, I think, a little bit more heavily on yellow. seem to only be getting about 2 browns per battle. Which still isn't bad. That does seem to be averaging only 2. I think the last 4 battles have all been exactly 2. Well, it depends what you're farming as to where you would go. Because right now we're trying to get brown kills. So we want to be in a location that's a little bit more brown than the average kingdom. The only problem is this thing keeps living. And of course, we get our ability as soon as there's a skull on the board. Why would it be any other way? %% reduction is not enough. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's Explore 1. He doesn't have it. I always keep forgetting that. Explore 1 does not have traits. 47 to go. And we're going to get that level in no time. Gosh, this level gets EXP so quick. Next Guild War event, we might need to farm for it. They haven't really bothered doing that since Dust Devil always existed, going for the farm on it. Also, can I do anything other than 2 browns? Our 2 brown rate is so absurdly high. It's like it doesn't know how to do anything but 2 brown. It's like it's programmed to have exactly 2 brown every time. Probably isn't, just a really strong coincidence. Oh, it sure feels like it. Yep, now it's 1 brown. It was originally going to be 2 browns, but the leprechaun ruined it. And there's another 2 brown. Hello, Captain! Welcome. And another 2 brown. Okay, I'm starting to think it is actually legitimately coded to always have 2. Until a gnome replaces 1. Another 2. Yes, Ironhawk is a mythic. He's a mythic from Adana. As well as one of the best mythics in the game for farming purposes. He's basically in the same category as Ferris Ra, except Ironhawk is actually better as a standalone option. Whereas Ferris Ra you generally don't use for anything other than soul farming. Okay, I seriously think this kingdom is actually coded to never have more than 2 browns. Or exactly 2 brown every time. Oh, nope, nope, nope. There it is. We got 1 brown. There it is. Has like an 80 to 90% rate of getting 2 browns. And there it is again. And again. They must have just like the perfect number of troops in the kingdom to pretty much always be 2. Hey, we got a 3. Haven't gotten a 3 for ages, but it's mostly because the legend went brown. Yeah, we'll go through one more set and that should be enough. Regardless of how many kills we have at this point, we should probably switch over to Golvania then. Because we should pretty much be on top of it. We probably need like 20 more brown kills. Yeah, like the lowest rarity things still get like one singular trait. Because the way that traits are based on and lower Explorer is based on the rarity, if I'm not mistaken. It's like commons or rares, I think, still have their first trait or something. After this battle, we'll switch to Golvania Explore 12. Assuming we're not a mile away from the other objective. Ah, 11. Yeah, it's probably worth to switch now. Alright, let's go and head over here. Get our Explore 12 team out. And we're still going to get browns here. Obviously not as many, but there's Nosferatu, there's Grave Knight, and I think that might be the full list. That might be the full list. I actually don't recall another brown. Though they appear frequently enough that every other battle should have a brown. Now we just need 10 more browns. Look at that. Yeah, it's going to be about one per battle now. 1 or 0 instead of like around 2 each time. Yeah, but there's Grave Knight. He's the other brown. I'm pretty sure there's only 2. I don't recall another one that there might be one. Oh, actually there is Ghoul. That one common Ghoul. So there's 3 browns here. Ghoul, Grave Knight, and Nosferatu. Doesn't it say Lycanthropy now? It does. Undying has a mutant Lycanthropy as of the most recent patch. Making Undying slightly less useless. And by slightly less useless, I mean ever so slightly less useless. Oh yeah, there's Bat Swarm. Wait, there's 11 browns in Golvania? There's that many? Is there really that many? I don't think there is. Oh, but then again, yeah, I guess so, because we got that new troop that has 50%. We have Grave Knight, we have, we have Grey King. That is like almost never gonna appear though. Grey King. Yeah, there might actually be 11. So some of them are under the Mythic category and Legend category, I think. So you're not gonna see them, barely. Oh, I almost just tried doing a diagonal. That's funny. A few more battles should do it, then we'll hand out a code. And I'll keep farming Explore 12 a bit. Gotta get those tokens. Haven't been doing it as much lately. Also, I don't think I mentioned it yet this stream, but we have been mentioning it throughout the week here and there. But tomorrow's Bounty Hunter. You can kind of see it in the in-game timer too. That's one of the few that you can see kind of ahead of time by quite a bit. But we do have a Bounty Hunter event. We're going to be getting another Shentang troop, specifically Hound of Karandera. You actually got to see him already in the World Lore event this week. But you'll be able to obtain him for Bounty Hunter tomorrow. And standard Bounty Hunter events, we'll be doing that. Probably start to stream around noon Eastern Standard Time or so. And we'll go for about an hour or 2. Probably 2 hours. Finish up Bounty Hunter, grind a bit. Bounty Hunter generally takes under 2 hours these days. Ever so slightly shy of 2 hours. Oh, we'll do that tomorrow morning. Or afternoon, I should say. I mean, Hound of Yagwe. Did I say Karandera? I meant Yagwe. I'm not sure why I said Karandera. Yeah, Hound of Yagwe. Is your troop any good? No. It's just going to be used for this bounty event and probably never be touched again. It might eventually find its way into attack-oriented bounty team, but I highly doubt it. What is the bounty team we're going to use? We're likely going to use the Tagraki build with that new exploder that came in the other time. So that one brown-green exploder that came in, followed by Tagraki, followed by a mana accumulator, likely turtle, and then just put the hound all the way in last slot. Because we're not really using it. It's just there for the bounty bonus, of course. There it is. Redeem code time. And 100 gems as well. Which is going straight to Bounty Hunter this Friday. Or tomorrow. It's in very soon. 6 hours, 17 minutes. Okay, anyways. Let me go hand out the code. Said I would do it once we got our 100 gem drop. Let me go get it for you guys. Cut that. Click save. Put that over here. Put that over there. Where's the thingy? Hey, that reminds me, I need to go ask Kafka for more codes. I should probably do that soon. We have enough for about 2 weeks, but it generally takes about 2 weeks to get more codes. More often than not. Especially now that they're working on Puzzle Quest 3. But there you guys go. Wait, why did it not post? What happened? There it is. But there you guys go. There's a redeem code used on gemsofwar.com with the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Whatever game says right over here is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code is right over there in chat. Just copy paste the random numbers and letters starting with KOS. And gives the same word as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And of course only works on the PC mobile version of the game. There you guys go. Enjoy. Okay, so let's go back to grinding a bit. We need to go keep going until we gain a level. And that is what we shall do. Keep going until we hit level 1,630. We'll do it off of Explore 12, so we can get some tokens along the way. Yep, no problem, everyone. Enjoy the code. Oh, Rainia, nice. Could be better, but getting slightly up there. Now we just need the Anus and Nishas. We've been getting really lucky lately with always ending with an Anu, somehow. Highly doubt we're going to keep up that luck, though. But more than half of the token farming streams we've been doing lately have ended in an Anu. Without even trying to. Yeah, I really hope they don't do the same thing with Puzzle Quest 3, where they basically make it so consoles are their own separate thing. It's really annoying, and a lot of people aren't aware of it when they get into a platform. Like, they might start on the Switch version or the PS4 or Xbox and think, oh, I could just put this onto the other ones when I want to. And then they sink, like, a couple months into the game. And then they realize down the line, like, oh, I can't link this to mobile, I can't link this to PC, and stuff like that. It's really annoying. Hopefully the other game doesn't do the same thing. Let's see, we'll throw that down. They keep always mentioning there's policy on consoles that prevent them from doing so. I've seen so many other games end up implementing it, though. They haven't been able to. Gems of War. Let's see, we'll take that down. Oh, wait, why did I do that? Oh, wait, because he's not burning, that's why. I was like, wait, I could just take his skull, but no, we couldn't have. He wasn't burning anymore. If you haven't gotten the power achievement thingy, the new one, open 20 Chaos Shards in Underworld and it'll trigger for no apparent reason. But go open 20 shards in a portal and let me know if it works or not. Because for whatever reason, it works. It shouldn't, but it does. There's no reason why it should work, but it does. Let's see, I'll take that over. Fortunately, there's no skull here. Is that 13 plus? Exactly 13, perfect. Except there's not enough mana to do anything with. But there we go. Mana is dead. Yeah, the codes generally don't have much loot in them, but they definitely add up over time. Because obviously I get to claim every code that I ever hand out. And we get around, like 40 gem keys per month, just from codes. Like, one single gem key doesn't seem like much, but it adds up over time. Can this thing die already? That'd be great. There we go. Or not. The almighty leprechaun carry. You got this, leprechaun. I'm gonna kill him when they explode his skull. Oh no, the greens aren't close enough to any skulls to actually get a kill. Oh no. Okay, now it is. He killed with an explosion. Oh wait, no, he gained HP! Oh no! There we go. I forgot he gains life from that ability. We almost threw with Leprechaun. That was kind of shaky. There's no purple rounds. Oh, we didn't even surge the green either. Double fail. Come on, where's all the mana we need? I'll take that for now, I guess. Alright, this should get us rolling. How good is Spiked Manicure? You just got it this morning. I'm not aware of what weapon that is. I'm pretty sure it's useless. Generally, if I completely forget what a weapon is, it is generally not good. Oh, it's pretty bad. You would never use this weapon. I almost showed it for the team, though, just because it's a easy to obtain weapon for the thing. But I ended up showing, I think, Dustbringer instead. I mean, not Dustbringer, but the Dervish Clash weapon that hits all enemies. But no, it's pretty lackluster. A good majority of the ones that you get for hero classes are. There's only a few handfuls of ones that are useful, like Essence of Evil, the Mirror, the Skeleton Key, even though it got nerfed. Yeah, I haven't tried any other classes yet other than Assassin and Puzzle Quest 3. We will eventually be playing all of them. So I'm just trying to max out one before I try the other ones. Oddly enough, even though that game is heavily monetized, it feels like our rate of EXP is about the same as Puzzle Quest 1. Like, if you compare the amount of playtime relative to the amount of playtime in Puzzle Quest 1, it actually feels like somewhat similar EXP relative to time. Which is rather surprising given how heavily monetized that game is. I'm surprised they didn't monetize the EXP system. It's one of the few things they didn't. They also didn't add an energy system, which is greatly appreciated. I absolutely despise energy systems so ridiculously much. There's ways that you can indirectly add energy systems, though. Like, Gems of War indirectly has some energy systems in a way. And even that game kind of does, in the sense that it does for, I think, PvP. But that's mostly to make sure it's competitive. Like, for example, I don't consider Guild Wars to be an energy system in Gems of War. Because the whole reason why it's a limited amount of battles is, of course, to make it even for everyone. But in something like a Bounty Hunter or something like that, then yes, it is an energy system, technically. But the game gives you so many gems that it almost doesn't even matter. That 1,000 gems we'll need for that event will barely dent our 30,000 stack that we keep getting like 20 per hour from. Not to mention we got 100 today just from the daily thing. Plus the 10 from the other daily. That's 110 right there of what we need. Let's see, I'll take that over. Oh, it's your birthday today! Happy birthday, Earthbound! Do you want us to sing happy birthday to you? Let me know. Because we can. And we shall. Only if you want it, though. Is he dead? He's dead. Oh, nothing good in that chest. You want me to do it? Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Earthbound. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Question. What is the best blue Doom weapon? Doom's Glaive? No, not Glaive. Doom Sword? I forget what's called. The blue one that converts all Doom Skulls into, it converts all, I can't remember the color it converts. I think it's brown. It converts all brown into Doom Skulls, I think. No, it's not brown. Gosh, I can't, oh, it converts all red into Doom Skulls. I can't remember what it's called, though. It's, this one. Doomed, something. Doomed Blade. There it is. I knew it was a sword. But Doomed Blade is what it's called. That one. That's the best blue Doom weapon in the game. That one right there. Doomed Blade. It comes in Drakzoom events. So whenever Drakzoom event comes around, it will be in Soulforge. If you're lucky to get it. Yeah, that weapon. It won't be available again until Drakzoom has an event again, though. Get Elfie to sing. We'll get Elfie on stream again at some point. Good old Elfie. Yep, that's way more than enough reds. I'll take that over. Grab, what even do we need here? It's not going to do anything. Let's destroy everything. As we should be almost on top of our level by now. I still got a little bit of a gap. It's amazing how big of an EXP difference it is between using Dust Devil and trying to do Explore 12. I believe the EXP rate for doing Dust Devil is about 6 to 8 times quicker than what we're doing now. Though obviously we're doing this for the tokens more so. While also passively getting EXP. But obviously tokens is the biggest one. Your birthday's in 9 months, still a while from now. Mine's in November. So mine's also about that far away. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of pretty interesting mythics this year. It's been a pretty good year for mythics. They finally realized how to make good mythics. All of a sudden. It took them a while, but they finally realized how to make normal or, you know, average mythics good. Because even some of the more average ones have at least been unique enough to justify using. Like Quetzalcoatl was one of them. Like, it wasn't the greatest thing in the game, but it's unique enough that it's a lot of fun to use and still viable in some situations. Even though it's not like the most meta thing out there. For mythics, it's still really high up there. Due to its uniqueness. Another Arania. We still haven't gotten a single Anarchisha this stream. Let's see. Is first craft for Soulforge primarily doomed weapons, Ferris Raw, or something else? The first thing that's generally crafted for Soulforge is normally Ironhawk, and Furnace, or Ferris Raw is normally the really big first craft. Though I do advise getting a Rope Dart that's going to be available in a little over a month from now. That thing is insane. As far as like the really big expensive things to craft, Ferris Raw, Iron Gut or Infernus is generally the first one. Generally with Iron Guts or Ferrous Raw probably the overall best. They're all used for a different thing though. Infernus is just a great all-around damage source. If you feel like you have literally no damage and you want something for your first mythic to have damage, Infernus is generally the way to go. Ferrous Raw is obviously for soul farming, and Iron Gut is for doing delves. It is possible to do delves without having Iron Gut though. You can run Mang into any hero class that has brown spam, like Titan or Sentinel, and you can actually end up doing it entirely off of Mang. However, Ironhawk is generally more advised just because the speed at which you can do it is quite substantially higher than a Mang. But it is possible to do high-level factions without Ironhawk. Not to mention Ironhawk can't even be used for every faction. For a lot of them, yes, but not literally all of them. It's a good number. Because I did that on my Switch account, because Iron Gut didn't even exist, but we had Ferrous Raw off the thing. We ended up just running Mang whenever we wanted to do factions. Which isn't as efficient, but it works. Did I say hiking Ironhawk? I mean Iron Gut. Did I say Ironhawk? You ready to sing Happy Birthday in French Canadian accent? I have no clue what kind of accent that would be. I'm not even sure what French accent would even be. Like, I have a French friend, and while he does sound like he has an accent, like, if I hear that accent, it definitely, like, the first thing I don't think is French accent. Like, it's definitely noticeable that's an accent. But it's not like, like, if I didn't know, I wouldn't, like, assume, oh, that's a French accent. It just sounds like a accent. That is ambiguous as to what kind. Let's see if we throw that down. Yeah, it's November 4th is our birthday. And the 5-year anniversary of this the channel's in a month. Technically a little under a month. I believe it's April 23rd. Definitely need to do something for it. Probably a variety stream. Not sure every game will include. Who knows? Maybe Puzzle Quest 3 will be launched by then. Let's see. We'll throw that down. Put that down. He's dead. I'm really surprised we haven't hit this level yet. That gives us more reason to keep farming. Do you have anything special planned? We'll probably just do a variety stream. As far as what games, I'm not fully certain yet. We'll definitely do a variety stream that day. Your game plan was Ferrous Raw first. That's perfectly fine to do. If you do go for Ferrous Raw first, you definitely need to focus on utilizing it. But it's definitely a good investment to go for first. I did on my Switch account as well. We actually had double Ferrous Raw, which works out really good. One really nice thing about going for Ferrous Raw is your very first mythic. This is one of only a few mythics where if you accidentally get a second copy, it's actually good. For something like Ironhawk and a few other mythics, or a good majority of mythics, when you get another copy of the mythic, you feel kind of bad because you can't use it. However, in the case of Ferrous Raw, if you accidentally get another copy of the mythic by random chance, it's actually a good thing, because 2 Ferrous Raws are usable. Unlike many other mythics where once you get a second copy, it's completely pointless. So Ferrous Raw gets pretty good value, not just from the soul forming, but the fact that if you randomly get a second drop from a random key drop table, it's not actually a big deal because it's still good. Did I say Ironhawk again? How did I say Ironhawk? I said Ferris Raw. Let's see. I'll take that over. What, did I really say Ironhawk again? That's funny. I don't even notice I'm doing it. It's gonna get annoying now that we have Ironhawk and Iron Gut. Because they're both really good troops as well. Any thoughts on your post above? Which one? So on Tuesdays, you were building the World Event team, and you were like, oh, Skady is available. You wonder if you could build a team. No, you wouldn't be able to build a team around her. Then you look closely at the traits, and you're thinking, why that trait? Why give Skady Arcane if Skady does not even use magic? It does use magic. It does use magic. Anything that has mana burn uses magic. It's magic plus whatever their mana is. But every troop with mana burn uses magic. It doesn't show it on their card, but they do. The mechanic of mana burn does your magic plus whatever their mana is. So if they currently have 10 out of 20 mana, it'll do 10 damage plus whatever your magic is. So Skady does use magic. She's a really bad mythic, but she does use magic. She's like a D tier mythic though. Especially since Queen Mab is increasingly worse as time goes on. At one point Queen Mab was meta. The current state of the game, it has fallen off quite hard. Generally, if you're using Skady, you're using it literally entirely for the fact that it has Perpetual Blue Storm. There's almost no situation you would use it otherwise. It says underneath the tooltip. It says under the tooltip of everything that has it. If you go under Skady, and you click on the ability, and you click over to Mana Burn, deal damage to a troop equal to the mana they have collected, boosted by the magic of the caster. And obviously the magic of the caster is referring to this number right here, which is the magic value of Skady. Which of course is affected by Arcane. But yeah, the tooltip for Mana Burn mentions it. It doesn't mention on the card, but it mentions in what the Mana Burn does. Similar to every other troop that has Mana Burn. It's not mentioned on the card, but it's mentioned underneath the mechanic of Mana Burn. So close. Give us a level already. Should be able to get it next cycle. Another Arania. This is probably the last chest we go for because I'm pretty sure we'll level off of it. Yep, no problem, Bill. Anyone else have any other questions before we wrap up? Let me know. Or anything else I missed, do let me know. Why is this board so bad? Didn't really get much better there. so used to clicking on a third slot for Mind Power. I kept misclicking it there. Doom Mythic Legendary Weapon tier list. Dooms you would do in categories for the most part. Like each category of Doom weapon. Because pretty much every Doom weapon within a category is pretty much tiered similarly. There's a bit of differences here and there, but most of them are underneath the same kind of category. I feel like Legendary tier list would be the most diverse for weapons. Because Mythic's a bit weird in that it has a lot of really useless weapons, even though it's a higher rarity than the Legendary. Legendary is generally where all the good weapons are. Even though it's not the highest rarity. Like around 80% of the best weapons in the game are Legendary rarity. Despite that being 2 rarities lower than the highest rarity. Kind of like how there's a lot of troops in this game better than Mythics. Similarly, all the good weapons are underneath Legendary, even though that's not the highest one. Did we just get the chest and a level at the same time? That's funny. There's our level. We'll put it into blue, I guess. Oh no, we didn't get the chest yet. Okay, and this will be our final battle then. Let's go get the chest. You just realized the donation won't pop up because it's not through Streamlabs. Oh yeah, but thank you for the donation. Greatly appreciated. Did you do it through PayPal? Actually, you can't even see it right now because I don't have it currently. I still need to go set that up. The donation's a little bit weird through PayPal right now. I still get it, the money, but my stream doesn't recognize it for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. I set it up to do so, but it's not doing it and hasn't forever. Since we set it up a couple months ago. Specifically the other one. Why is it forcing me to have to do my thing? I don't want to do the card thing. One moment. There it goes. But thank you. Greatly appreciated. Let me go read the comment. Let's see. Why won't it let me read the comment? Still, why is it so small, the text? Still working on your 100% Age of Calamity video with weapon farming. Let's see. Material farming and percent damage weapons for max level character. Your guys have been a huge help. Yeah, no problem. I'm not sure when we're going to be covering more content for it. I definitely want to at some point. I was going to kind of wait until the DLC, but the way that they're doing the DLC has kind of been weird, how they've been rolling it out. But yeah, I have been meaning to cover more content for the game. I've just kind of been waiting till the game kind of picks up, because obviously I had a lot of hype initially, and then it kind of died down a little bit. But I do plan on covering Age of Calamity back again once it starts actually releasing content again. I forget when the next DLC is coming, but definitely need to mark it on our calendar. So many things happening with games, hard to keep track of all of them. But we definitely need to. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with Age of Calamity. Still one of the better side games we've done in recent times. And the first game we played within the genre, too. It's a pretty interesting genre. Oh, we didn't get anything good from the final chess. Oh, well. At least we got our level. But anyways, anything else, anyone? Otherwise, we will probably... A fast food tier list. You know what? I am actually trying all the fast food places after not having them for a year. So we can almost make a fast food tier list soon. Like every other week I've been like starting to eat at a new fast food place since we went an entire year without it. So now I'm like retrying all the fast food places to see how they are. Most recently we did Taco Bell, of course. So far we did it in order of KFC. Then we did Burger King. Then we did Taco Bell. So we need to go do another one soon. Or not soon. I want some amount of gap. I don't want to start eating too much fast food again. But we will slowly do it over time. But yeah, we might legitimately make one just for fun. It was kind of a meme like a year or two back, everyone making a fast food tier list. But we might actually do one just for the fun of it at some point. It'll be a bit more of a joke video, but also serious. Food is a very serious matter. Anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for now. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Don't forget, Bounty Hunter event tomorrow. We'll be doing it around noon tomorrow, which is in about 15 hours from now. I'll be doing it around noon. Probably stream for about 2 hours, finish up Bounty Hunter, farm a bit, go from there. And we'll go from there. But anyways, guys, have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful weekend. Catch you guys soon. And thank you so much for stopping by.